Hey guys, when the difference between winning and losing comes down to quality, choose Addicted Marine Performance Parts. What do they do, Hayden?
You know what? They're your go-to source for high-quality billet aluminium parts. Originally engineered for the intensity of race boats, but now it's available to upgrade your ski boat.
Very nice.
You know, they also specialise in cab plate hardware, performance-driven steering components, and internal fit-out accessories. And they also supply Argo V drives and all the accessories to go along with them.
That they do. If you demand the best in marine components, remember one name, Addicted Marine Performance Parts.
Everybody out there, I want to know who wants to go fast? Let's go 120.
Welcome back to another episode of the High Speed Garage. Shout out to Elite Forklifts and Access Equipment, Contrast Printing, Top Sanitizing, and Addicted Marine for keeping the garage open.
Cheers.
Hayden, Joel, he's going.
Not bad at all.
Been busy this week.
Flat out.
Flat out at work or
Flat out at work.
doing fuck all?
I did a bit on weekend.
Oh yeah, what did you get up to?
Uh,
Start with Joel. Get
Ava had a birthday for the second time because
yeah?
that people weren't at Mungo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's,
Basically, family and
yep.
other bits and pieces and whatnot.
Yeah, well, there probably wasn't many people up. Mungo was really just sort of
Just
us.
sort of us lot, yeah. So did that Saturday, just at the lake up on Lake Macquarie,
Oh yeah.
at Mannering Park.
Oh, you didn't go in the boat or nothing.
Nah, just on the park there. And there's a netted off area with jetty and stuff so everyone else could swim.
Where's Mannering Park?
In like Lake Marmora Power Station way in Chain Valley Bay
Oh yeah.
Power Station.
Yeah, yeah,
Like basically the south
Yeah.
end of the lake.
yeah, yeah.
Sort
Yeah,
of
I know
a
where
bit
you are.
further down opposite Morisset
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, did that and then went to Trowber Pub for
Was the weather good?
dinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant up there.
Swimming and shit.
Warm. Yeah, well the lake's warm as shit there because
Yeah.
all the power stations.
Yeah.
There's 3 feeding into it there.
So
So there's
cool-
plenty
cool-
of sharks there.
Cool fucking animals that come out of the power station too.
Yeah. 3 eyes.
I've heard rumours there's fucking prawns like the size of dinner plates.
Yeah, everything's. When I did work at the power station years and years ago, did a shutdown there, and you weren't allowed to fish there, but we did. And there was fucking monster salmon and stuff in
Yeah,
there,
right.
like 4 foot
Yeah, right.
fucking monsters.
The good old meteries.
Yeah. So I did that, and then we went to Travel Pub as you do when you're up there. Get on the piss with your old man and Brendan,
Good old Traver.
and then chilled out Sunday. Come home.
Oh yeah. What'd you
That's
get up
about
to, Hayden?
Finished work Saturday, did some running around, and went to another first birthday party. My little niece, she had a first, and we ended up going to Indian for dinner on Saturday night. But before then, little brother, my older brother Matt, took my little niece Violet down to the butterfly farm to run the little junior boat for her first time,
Oh yeah.
because she ran the junior boat on the Sunday at the club day. So she's having it run around, getting used to it, and I went and jumped in Isaac's little 25 boat, the black and blue one, and just wing boat, burning up and down, and we did a couple of mods to it to fix some shit that was going wrong with it.
Have you driven one before?
I don't think so. I
How
know that
quick did it go?
it was like it needs a lot of setup.
Yeah, but like
It's
40,
not right.
50?
Maybe 35,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It
fuck.
wasn't-
Jesus.
maybe 40. Like it wasn't fast. What's a good one do? 60?
It's 55, 60.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was doing 40, 45, maybe 40.
They're sketchy though, eh?
Well, that was the problem I had with it. Like I'm used to being in the blown boat, and like you hold the steering wheel straight, and the thing goes straight. Like it drives like a car with fuckloads of horsepower. But you jump in that thing, you've got to wheel it.
Fuck yeah, you do.
And well, because I don't believe I'd ever driven like a fast mono at least, I didn't expect it. And then after I'd driven it back inside, I was like, fuck, man, this has got heaps of movement in the steering. We did find movement in the steering, but we ended up realising that, yeah, this is what these
That's how you do it.
things need to be driven. So then it ran out of fuel, so I didn't go and give it another burn. But after I'd driven that, I was like, oh, fuck, this was mad fun. And the little Fury junior boat was sitting down there doing nothing. So I went and jumped into that and just went and did a burn on that. Come out of the beach, and I just cruised out, not doing anything silly, and then
It's
squeezed
6 horsepower. You can't do much silly.
well, I wasn't.
It's a tunnel,
being
though, so
as-
they go.
No,
alright.
no, it's not a tunnel. It's a like a very shallow V.
Oh, is it?
That's
Yeah,
a funny one.
yeah, it's the same as that snake bite one.
I thought they were tunnels.
Nah, no.
Oh.
But so I eventually like got away from the beach and then stood on it, and I think revs its nut off and goes nowhere. I'm like, okay, well that's just what it's going to do. And then I sort of felt it. I could feel it. Just the arse was just in the water, and I thought, no, it should be like if it's going, like it's revving, so it should be going a little bit, all right. And I thought, fuck, I'm going to pull myself up, like pull myself right up over the steering wheel.
To get her on
Got
the plane.
all my weight over the nose of the boat. And the thing, like the engine died down, like eventually, like it went roll, roll. And then, it got to a point where it actually got up on the plane. And it was fucking going heaps better than I expected, eh? Like I ended up doing about 5 or 6 laps in the thing.
They're weird, eh?
It was great fun.
I remember when Bronny had her little junior one, and hers was pretty quick. And I drove it once just out the front of Dargle when they were mucking around with it, and I was like, this is so sketchy. Like, you can hear all the creaks and cracks and
Yep.
the thing as it's bouncing off the water. I'm like, oh, this is shit.
But Bryony's one was when it was a J3.
Yeah.
That was a fucking cracking
Yeah,
J3
so he probably
boat.
did, I don't know, 40, 45, something.
Yeah, but that was set up smick, where sort of Isaac's just starting to learn how to set the boat up.
Yeah, yeah.
He's nowhere near like a front running boat.
That's easy.
He's-
Lift the engine up and away you go. Trim it out.
You know, it was sketchy. Anyway, so there's more development in that, but like you jump in Bryony's thing, that was a front running wing boat in J3.
Yeah.
That would have been faster than Isaac's, no problem at all.
Turned like shit, though.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
They all do.
Okay.
They just drift and drift and drift, and all of a sudden they fucking bite, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, fuck, I'm on the deck.
Yeah, then did club day on Sunday and everyone got rained on. And
So
shit
you're going
like
back
that.
junior racing now?
Oh, man, I had a lot more fun than I have for a fair while in the blind boat. Anyway, I'll...
So the club day here at Windsor was a bit underwhelming.
I was struggling with rain and it was just a bit miserable.
Yeah, rain shit.
The Mayhem boat was back out. They had the classic racing hydro down there.
Oh, yeah.
And Ryan Hall's Arisen.
Yep.
That was down there as well. I didn't get to see him run. Oh, we ended up leaving about 2:30, 3 o'clock sort of thing, and he hadn't gotten on the water yet.
I haven't spoke to Ryan to know how that went. So, and I obviously didn't go down there. I had plenty of other shit to be doing.
Yeah. Anyway.
I had a pretty chilled out weekend, really. I on Saturday it was too hot to fucking do anything outside, so I did
Steaming.
a little bit of work in the morning, and then we went on this fucking national park fucking drive over at Glenbrook, like near Emu Plains sort of
Yeah.
thing. Went in the national park over there, and we went on this fucking Canoga Brook trail. And
Just go for a walk.
no. So you drive most of the way. So you drive right. You can drive right to the end of this trail. I think it's called Red Hands Cave Trail or something. Then there's Red Hands Cave. It's like where some Indigenous people back in the day like spray painted their hands on the fucking cave in
Got
the
me.
wall and shit. And they're fenced it all off, so you can just look at it and you can't
Mm.
touch it or whatever. Anyway, on the way back, there's another little walking trail. So we parked in this little offshoot of the trail, all dirt road too, and walked up this trail. And we walked for probably, I'm going to say maybe 45, 50 minutes with the two kids. It's like trekking through like some serious fucking
No
bush.
complaints.
No, Toby loved it. Toby's like he's a fucking adventurer. He was like
Sick.
he wanted to go first the whole time. He didn't want to be behind. He wanted to climb up and down all the fucking rocks. And there's some rocks that are like pretty serious. Like you had to use ropes and shit to lower yourself down and pull
right.
yourself up and climb yourself up it and shit.
Oh, there's ropes there.
Yeah. And he's only like 5,
Mm-hmm.
and he was keen as for it. Anyway, you go all the way in and you get to this little water hole where there's like a waterfall and shit and a water hole at the end of it. So you dive in, go for a swim. It looks pretty deep. I didn't actually test how deep it was, but
You jumped in.
it's clear and you can see you can see a fair way down, and it goes to parts where you just can't see that far. And climbed up the thing, sat on the waterfall and shit, and then hiked our way back out. Out's obviously a lot harder because you're going all uphill.
Yeah.
all
Uphill both ways.
up the cliffs and everything else.
Yeah.
And then because Toby was in front, we weren't really paying attention. There's a couple of spots where the track veers off into something else. So Toby's just following the track, but there's some spots you're meant to turn to go back to where you came from. But he's just gone straight through and we haven't paid attention. And I've said, yeah, keep following Toby. He knows where he's going. Keep following Toby.
Oh, shit.
Toby's not there.
We get he's ahead, and we're like, I don't remember this bit on the way in, and then we're getting further and further in. Fuck, this is getting like thicker and thicker. I'm sure we're in the wrong spot by now. And in the end, we end up climbing like up some big rocks, going up the riverbed to try and find our way back to the top. Like this isn't even a track by this point. We're just making our own fucking track. And then Alira's like shitting herself the whole time. She's full negative. Like, oh, we're lost. We're never getting back. Everything else. And I'm like, Alira, it's just an adventure. Just chill out. She's like, can we just turn around now? I'm like, no, we're going this way. This is the way Toby brung us. We're finishing it off. Anyway, we got to a point where like we literally can't go any further. Like it's too thick. It's everything else. And you could listen and we could hear people like up the cliff sort of to the left of us. So I said, I reckon we've got to go up there, Tobes. He's like, righto. And he's just climbed up the thing through all the grass and shit. And he goes, oh, I think this is the track, Dad. Got up there and was like, oh, yeah, looks like the track. So then we started walking and we found our way back out.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, that was all right. I enjoyed that. We should go up there for a day, chilling out there. If you took enough, like it's a fair walk in. So obviously you wouldn't be taking like kids your daughter's age, Joel, because like obviously you can't take prams and shit, and they
you put them in
be able to seriously fucking
put them in the walker thingy, like the strap onto yourself.
Oh, I don't even reckon you could do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or you'd have to pass them down some cliffs and shit to.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, you need.
Even if you just strapped them to your back.
Yeah, you need like some of the shit you're going down with
Fuck
your back
yeah,
against
right.
the wall and whatever else. Yeah, it's not ideal. It's probably not ideal for a 5-year-old, but Toby just loved it.
I was just looking it up on maps.
Yeah,
Whereabouts you were.
if you look up Kanuka Brook in maps, you'll see pictures of like the waterfall and shit at the end.
KANOOKA.
No, UKA. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Like the tracks, it's a little bit aggressive and shit, but it's pretty awesome at the end. And we chilled out there for probably an hour. We didn't get in there till sort of late, but it's up near, you know where the Jelly Bean Pool is?
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
It's
That's
near
just
there, but it's in a fair bit further than the Jelly Bean Pool. We stopped at the
right.
Jelly Bean Pool as well on the way out.
You
which
follow
is
that
probably a
same
bad
water up from the Jelly Bean Pool?
spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
it's fucking hilly as shit, like on maps.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's pretty serious for a 5-year-old, but he loved it.
You've gone a fair bit further than Emu Plains.
Yeah, you're way off.
You go in at Glenbrook there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you just go up the M4 or the Great Western Highway, whatever it is, and there's like a little servo there. You turn off there and just pretty much just go straight in, and you basically run into the national park fucking booth.
Oh, there's Jelly Bean Pool down here.
Yeah, you go past that, you cross the river there, and then cruise all the way up that fucking track.
Sorry about this not being a visual medium, but we'll do better next time.
No.
Anyway, have a look at that.
That was pretty fun. For a hot day, you get hot as fuck walking in there.
Then
You jump into this cool thing, and it was actually warmer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, right.
Like normally those little waterfalls and springs sort of in the middle of the bush are normally
freezing cold.
Yeah, because we did have a bit of rain last week.
Yeah, and it wasn't too bad. Like I've been in like the middle of the desert, like Northern Territory, and in like peak fucking summer, like hot as
And
fuck,
it's
Yeah.
still frozen.
and it's fucking freezing. And I was kind of expecting this to be the same, but it wasn't that bad. Like I'd say it was warmer than the beach. I'd say the beach like here on the East Coast here would be
Yeah,
Walmarts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad.
So yeah, that was me Saturday, and then Sunday I pretty much sat at home and worked on my boat. I got the engine out, boat's ready to be turned upside down and get into some mods.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
After the learning you did. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. I just thought I'd video that for no real reason. Just you hear people asking about fuel systems shit all the time. How do you
Yeah.
clean yours out? This, that, rah, rah. So I thought I'd just do that, and no one has to ask me anymore.
No, I'm saying about after learning you did from round 1 and round 2 of the Worlds.
Oh yeah.
You've now got some shit you can fit
Well, I
with on
kind
the
of already
bottom
had
of
the
boat.
ideas in my head, and I was gonna do it before I went to there, but I sort of ran out of time, so I flipped it back up with what had already been done, and then now I'm gonna.
Now
make
it's
some more
time.
mods to be better again.
Not much time, but
No, not a lot, but I gotta rush. But it won't take me long because I know what I'm doing now.
Where's the next event you guys are chasing?
Yarrawonga probably.
Yeah, righto. What's the-
Potentially Taree.
What was the date for
maybe.
Yarrawonga?
18th
Of
April.
Okay.
Weekend before Anzac weekend.
Yeah.
and then when's Easter? Is that afterwards? Easter's
Easter's
after.
before. Easter's the
Before.
1st of April.
Okay.
Roughly.
Did you watch the Super Bowl on Monday?
No, it's at
Nope.
work.
Oh yeah, I should have been at work, but I got home early that day. the Aussie dude's team won.
Oh yeah, I seen the interview.
Yeah, he had a fucking cracking game too. Like, not that I'm right into the NFL, but if there's an Aussie playing in the Super Bowl, I'll sort
For
of
sure.
watch it. And I was actually surprised he didn't get MVP.
I saw a photo of the Aussie NFL player on Bookface today, and they mentioned about everyone's now looking for chicken salt. Do you
Yeah.
know anything about this reference?
Oh
Yeah, that's in his interview.
He did an interview after the game, and he
He
said
wants-
all he's looking forward to is some chips and some chicken salt and a palmy. He wants to come home to Australia, and that's all he wants.
I cannot complain with any of that.
Yeah, I've heard heaps of other podcasts say when they've talked about it, and then people have like rang in or wrote, "What the fuck's chicken salt?"
Yeah. No, that was pretty good. He's the second. Well, he's the third Aussie to get a Super Bowl ring, but he's only the second one to actually play in the game. So the first guy that ever from Australia that actually got a Super Bowl ring didn't actually play in the game. Didn't actually play a game the whole season. So
Yeah,
he got
right.
signed up from his college team. I can't remember. I think they might have been, I don't know, Texas or something maybe. He was played for the Seahawks as well. He got signed up and then injured himself in preseason training.
Mhm.
So he was on the injured bench for the season. But because they still won the Super Bowl,
Everyone's
he's still got a ring.
Yeah,
Righto.
So yeah, he was the actual first one to get it, but most people don't claim
Yeah,
him
you
because he
wouldn't consider
didn't
that.
play. And then that Jordan Mailata or however you say his last name, he won a couple of years ago. I think he played for the Philadelphia Eagles.
yeah,
And then-
right.
Yeah, Dixon just won on Monday, which
That's-
is pretty cool.
It's not a bad game. You got to have some time to watch it.
Yeah, you do. It's
It's like 4 hours or something like that.
Well, it's not meant to be.
No,
That's
it's
just
only-
how long it fucking goes for with all the times and.
I think it's 40,
stoppages.
45 minutes.
Uh,
No, longer than that.
I can't remember.
Maybe an hour.
But yeah, it's not it's a long game from all the stoppages and
Yeah.
changing and.
That's what I like about NRL. It's like there is a little bit of overtime, but fuck all compared to that.
Yeah,
Well, they stop every time you get down.
yeah.
Clock
yeah.
stops.
Yeah.
And then they've got a timer to when they go to set up their play
For the next play, yeah.
for the next play.
Yeah.
But they've got a fair bit of
Defensive
time
teams,
before that timer
offensive
starts
teams.
with teams going on and off and fucking
Yeah.
around. So there's probably 2 or 3 minutes and
Yeah.
then you're going again. But
That's
yeah,
why
it's
you-
not bad to watch.
That's why you're watching a one of the Hollywood movies and the fucking timer never falls down
Yeah,
to the other
yeah,
end.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the Michael Dixon as well. For those that don't know, he's a punter, so he's like the kicker for the team. The other two Aussies that won the ring, they're tacklers.
Oh,
So
yeah, right.
They're defenders. He's the only attacker. So yeah, he had a really good game. I'm surprised he didn't get MVP. He probably should have. Some of his kicks were fucking pretty good. The only I'd like to see him versus Matt Burton from the Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah.
In a kicking comp. Because Burton can do some pretty fucking serious kicks. I'd like to see him play AFL and get some fucking meters off that ball. Anyway, that was my week. Let's get into sport.
Meh, fucking meow.
Hayden, what do we got?
Started off with a bit of a somber note. Like to recognise the Cam father. He,
Oh, yeah.
what
Ed
was-
Iskandarian.
Yeah, it was last.
Ed Iskandarian.
When was that? Last Friday, was it?
As far as I know, it was Friday.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think I seen something on Thursday.
I couldn't remember. I thought it was Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, it was late Thursday arvo that I seen it on Facebook, which was obviously after we recorded, which is
Of
why
course.
you're hearing it now, which is a bit late, but you're sort of a week late, but still got to pay homage to those people.
Absolutely. Yeah. It was
Every man, his dog on you on Facebook's got a photo
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
it was a pretty well liked man.
Yeah.
This weekend we had Jack Lupton getting the Massport Cup over at Carapiro.
Oh yeah.
How does it make you two feel?
Shit. Because we're not there. We went
Yeah.
last year and it was fucking sick.
That's it was 2 years for me being over there, but the poor old Five Stags will be struggling a bit this year, I reckon, with their gross income.
Yeah, I remember last year we were talking about how you guys were going over, and then while you were over there, that was when we released the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 1 coming out,
Episode 1 come out when we were over there. When we were just getting over there.
Yeah.
We went over on the Thursday.
Yeah. That's it's a pretty cool thing for us to go through. I'm pretty proud of that.
12 months.
12 months, we don't hate each other. We're pushing harder now than we were last year. So congratulations, boys. But David Alexander, he won the Lucas Oil round. That was round 4 of the Hydro Thunder series.
Yep. One more to go.
But
Where's it at, Joel?
Twizzle.
Oh, yeah.
don't argue with Rolf about that. Just in the Massport Cup, I glazed over that a little bit. Was that in the heat that Raymond Hart went over backwards?
Yep.
Was it a fight? It was in the heat.
Yeah.
It's 2 rounds to make. It's points out of 2 rounds, or is that 2 heats and a final? We don't know.
You're asking too many questions.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I think it's 2 heats in a final.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
so.
100% sure.
So Raymond Hart was he was pumping it in that first.
It's
quarter.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
don't.
then-
It's the camera angle was a bit hard to see whether he got shut down or drifted wide or how he went over through the rooster tail.
Yeah, because he had him covered coming into that corner, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden they're all in front of him, and he just goes straight over backwards through the rooster. That was shit. Sure, he
Yeah,
wouldn't have felt
Jack's
good.
boat looked pretty good in the Massport Cup, though.
Yeah, it was fucking flying hard.
Yeah, he's got that new boat sorted out, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to bring
What
that over with his brother.
What happened to Ken?
Not as far as I know.
Ken had a bit
But-
of a shit weekend, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a fair few puck ups, I think.
Better pull your finger out, Ken, if you're going to come beat the Aussies.
Yeah, they were talking pretty big game last year, weren't they?
Wonder what he's bringing over. Whether he's bringing some big engines or what he's bringing.
Can't wait to see that.
I did hear they were building some new engines to bring over here. So if they're building new engines and they don't have any issues, like you don't have to line up with anything. It's all unlimited, isn't it?
Over over there, they're only 460s.
I'd say they'll still stick with their 460.
I reckon they'll
Bigger
stick
blowers.
some closer combo as that and just run
put
a
some more
big,
air in it.
yeah. Whether they can handle that, maybe that's what he was trying.
Oh yeah, possible. Yeah, we don't know.
No idea.
I don't know shit.
Anyway, it was a good weekend of racing over
Yeah, I was spewing. I couldn't get there.
there. I haven't even
Um,
talked to any of the Aussies that did go. I
Nah,
haven't heard from
I
any of
didn't see anything about
Well, I
anyone
heard
over there.
Johnny Duvall was pretty happy you guys didn't come over.
Yeah,
them. Probably saved his wallet a little bit.
Get out of the bets.
Oh,
no, he wasn't in the bets. He's just standing around until the bar opens. That's when you start drinking.
Every year I see racing from Carapiro, and just remember how nice that venue is.
Yeah, it's a great racetrack.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I'm pretty sure that they actually understand how good it is. Like, it's not like they take it for granted.
Well, they
Nah.
couldn't get it for a couple of years. The
Rowan.
park owners didn't like them,
Mm-hmm.
so then they've obviously
There's a fair few people that share that body of water.
Yeah.
Like the rowers. I think there's a yacht club up there too, isn't there?
something like
Yeah.
But the rowers, more than anything, I think,
Yeah.
have a bit of say in there. Plus the caravan park, because pretty sure they're owned by the caravan park
Yeah, righto.
or the venue, the area is, and I don't know
Yeah.
how it properly works, but yeah, they were. Yeah, because at the start there wasn't gonna be, when we first went over the other year, there wasn't gonna be allowed alcohol,
Oh, yeah, right.
but they obviously swindled their way into talking them into it and letting us have it for just in the certain bar area.
I
Couldn't
remember we
leave.
just had chili bins in the bloody back of the car parked on the hill.
We would do that anyway.
Well, that's what we were gonna do, just as long as you could sneak it in, because that was like a strict rule of you can't have it anywhere but this area.
Yeah, we ended up just having, I think it was just a run to the Bunnings or something.
Yeah, we
Don't know
did.
what they use.
Yeah, we did the same thing.
Woolies or something. Did we? Yeah.
No, we went to Bunnings too. We got a box.
I think we just donated
We
the
bro-
box to someone.
Remember
Oh no, that's right. We
we-
bought the box home this time. The first year we
run
did
box
the
home 'cause
plastic
we had a
box,
few
the
drinks and
clear
shit still in it.
plastic tub.
They
We
it was a
didn't.
shit tub, and none of the drinks in there were like packaged well. So
We
the
sent it
drinks are all
down.
smashed inside. The plastic shit case is smashed, and there's like
Shit
Baileys
everywhere.
and shit all through the fucking Qantas plane or whatever plane it was. We were
Because we didn't know to send it, which I think we explained this like last year anyway.
on. Yeah,
Didn't know how to send it down the fucking right chute.
Didn't
You
get
send
out
it
the
down
fragile
everyone
one.
else's luggage, tumble down the road.
Fucking hell.
It's pretty funny.
Good times.
Yeah.
All right, we'll jump across to supercars. Fuck all's
Yeah.
happening still. Like, with it, there is like
2 weeks.
liveries and shit like that. But yeah, they'll be racing in a couple of weeks. Walkinshaw Supras finally got. Actually, the Walkinshaw Supras and the 888 Mustangs, they got both their liveries unveiled. They both hit the track at Queensland Raceway. I know it doesn't sound right that the Victorian teams went up, but that's how
They do it
happened.
later in the year, the opposite way around.
Yeah, so it is changed around. So a few cars went down to what's the one down there, Winton. A couple of cars went down to Winton and ran as well, but yeah, a lot of them went up to Queensland Raceway.
Let's have a look at the liveries.
There is some
Is there
Rivolies.
good ones that you like?
Um,
What do you think's different?
I love the Walkinshaw cars. I
it's
think-
pretty hard.
Yeah,
to,
the Supra just looks
It's-
nice. I
yeah,
think
it's pretty
just
hard
hard
to make a super look.
Yeah.
shit.
they haven't got much difference in them, but the car looks nice. I think.
They're consistent.
Yeah,
But the
Like-
red on the back looks fucking
I-
mean on Chaz's car. I like that.
I like Chaz's one probably better than Ryan Wood's one.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
because the blue to me looks like a neon light down the
Ah,
under
yeah.
the car.
Yeah.
The
Like the
grop,
bit
the
of a
Groptus down the side looks really nice, doesn't it? Yeah. That was a former joke.
The rest of them probably look the same though.
Yeah, I don't notice any. overly
Red Bull-
different.
Red Bull
Red Bull
looks
looks like a
pretty-
Red Bull car.
Pretty similar.
I fucking hate those little white circles out on the outsides of the grill though. It looks a lot better than the
Yeah, I wonder why
Ford
they would
release
do that.
last year. That looked really shit. It was like they were trying to go with like the old school Mustangs, how the like real old ones, how they had the big opening on the front.
Yeah,
It's like they were trying to go
You'd
with that,
make it
but
black
that
though,
is
wouldn't you?
shit. I reckon that needs to just be flat blue,
yeah, the same colour as the rest of the
Yep.
car.
and it looks so much nicer.
Yeah.
Anyway, how good does Max Verstappen's Red Bull Mustang look? It looks friggin' awesome. Just the dark blue and the red.
What other ones have you got? What other ones look cool?
Team 18 released theirs this afternoon. Dave Reynolds is now going to be jumping under the Snowy River Caravans
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
sponsorship.
That looks the same.
Anton's still in the DeWalt colours, and I haven't seen the livery for the super cheap auto car, but I can't see it being much different. To
I think
where
that'll
it was
be
in
always.
888.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there won't be anything different. I don't think.
Yeah.
Grove Racing cars look friggin' awesome. The straight black and gold, sort of looks a little bit like a JPS car.
Yeah,
Remember the old JPS Jags, I think they were?
yeah.
That was slick.
I like the Team 18 cars the best, I reckon, out of all them that I've seen.
Team 18 cars,
Yeah.
reckon?
Yeah.
Well, that DeWalt black
Maybe-
and yellow does look pretty
maybe-
slick.
Maybe because they're a Camaro, possibly.
You're more of a bloody Chev man than a
well,
Mustang
not
man.
really. I couldn't give two shits, but I'm just looking at the overall look of the car, not necessarily just the
A Camaro does
the
look bloody
colours and
slick,
shit
doesn't
on it. Yeah.
Yeah. There was something else. So Will Brown is now, he got the 888 number.
Oh,
handed
yeah, I've
down
seen
to him
that.
from
I've seen
Lance.
that, yeah.
I watched, I looked at that, and I was like, oh, that's shit. Like, he should keep that number. But then I read a thing with Lansley's one, going back to the 15. And I thought, oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. If
Yeah,
you're going to go back that far and that's your first number, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but
So,
then
yeah,
you,
you could keep that.
you think about Lowndesy. Yes, Lowndesy ran with the 888, but that was the team's number.
I always thought it was his number.
No, 888 was 888 Engineering.
Yeah, right.
And then Lowndes come across to 888 and got 888.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then when Win Cup was racing, it was 88.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure those numbers were actually used earlier on again. But it wasn't Lowndes' number. Lowndes just
Yeah,
held it
right.
the
I
whole
thought
time.
that's where it come from, him and start with the team.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so Lowndes to run number 15.
He's had a few numbers over the years, old Lowndes.
Lowndesy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they all do eventually. I think that I like it better when you keep your number.
I'm not that precious with a number. I couldn't really give two shits.
I know when it's like your big following like it is,
Yeah.
it's you just go around with that number. Like your team doesn't have your number.
Well, even Chaz, he's running the one.
Well, that's a different story in itself
no,
anyway.
he didn't want to use the one, but he said that the well-known heritage of the Walkinshaw car 1 and car 2, like that really fucking
Yeah.
stuck around for a fair while.
I like the idea of last year's winner, but not necessarily the driver, but the car, the team
That car
is
keeps
number
the,
one.
Yeah.
The car that runs second is number two. Whether there's people changing teams or whatever,
Well, see,
the number
when,
goes with the car.
when James Courtney won the championship and moved across to Walkinshaw, I always thought that like DJR could have had like the 17 or the 18, whatever he was driving. The number one could have been really big, and that would have fucking stood out like massively. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing stopping you doing that. Like play on those numbers. Then Scotty wins the championship and leaves the next year, so there was no champion on the grid. But DJR could have run the big one on the 17.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably never
Big
thought about
statement.
it that way.
I just think of it as
It's
the-
a drivers' championship too, but don't forget it's not a car.
it's a team.
It is a team, but
So
To get you there.
the car that won gets number one. You're the driver is part of that team, and if you're not part of that team anymore, well, sucks to be you. But
Anyway, so
Yeah, I guess so.
Chaz is running the number one, and on his merch, he's got the big number one on the merch, but then in the bottom corner is 25.
yeah, right.
So he's keeping his 25 brand.
yeah.
Jump across to a bit of a Formula 1. Valtteri Bottas, he's one of the drivers for, what's he racing for?
Abba dabba doo.
Cadillac.
Cadillac. Back in Abu Dhabi, he had a stack with Kevin Magnussen and earned himself a 5-place grid. That was in 2024. If you check the date, it's 2026. That's 2 years.
I find that funny.
He's still got it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
Realistically, for the first race, who gives a shit?
He's going to be starting at the back
the
anyway.
Cadillacs are
There's
gonna be
no
nowhere
way.
anyway.
There's no way Cadillac's going to be qualifying right.
Well, you
up
never
front
know.
Anyway, not a chance. Not if they're
Won't
building a
ever.
brand new car.
So he'll be poised 5 places back from wherever he stops. So if he what is it, 24 cars on the grid?
I think so. Yeah.
So does that mean he starts, if he qualifies in the back, is he like going all the way back to like place 29 or what?
I think they could put him in pit lane.
Don't know. No,
Yeah, possible. Yeah,
it's
they
a-
could. They could if he's on the back row and there's nowhere else to go and he's got to get 5-place grid penalty. He might start from the pit lane. That'd be funny as.
I don't think it'll fucking make
I
it.
don't know. You could probably Google it.
Yeah.
Valtteri qualifies last on the grid and has 5-place penalty. Actually, no. Bottas will still start on the grid, not in pit lane. Rightio. So, if Valtteri qualifies last on the grid and has a 5-place penalty, will he just start in the pit lane? AI, we can take this with a grain of salt, says, actually, no, Bottas will still start on the grid, not in the pit lane. In F1, grid penalties and pit lane starts are triggered by different things. Here's how the 26 sporting regulations handle that specific scenario. If VB qualifies 22nd, the new full-size grid for 26 and has a 5-place penalty, the penalty is technically applied to his qualifying position, which would drop into 27th. Since there are only 22 spots, he simply stays in 22. Easy.
Yeah,
You can't be dropped
Yeah.
further than the last available slot on the grid.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Giggity. Righto. How cool is this new 3D printed piston for Mercedes?
Well, it's not new. They all 3D print their pistons. But
Oh, really?
Yeah, but Mercedes have done it better.
I thought that's what it was.
No.
Because that they were doing it, they could do special shit.
No, they all do that. It's normal, but they all they all try to make a lightweight piston. Where Mercedes have made one that expands in the right way to up the compression ratio.
So what we've got here is Mercedes' new piston design has been approved for use by the FIA. So there was a lot of bullshit going around about it, but the FIA is actually giving them the green light because they can't say that it's wrong by the rules. The 3D print design allows for more expansion to lift compression from 16:1 to 18:1, but the compression ratio is measured at ambient temperature. So obviously, as the engine heats up, that piston expands just that little bit to get that
Fucking
Yeah.
fair bit
ratio.
upwards.
Well, the whole so I don't really understand it because it shouldn't really change.
Well, they've obviously designed it so it does.
Well, so do you know how to measure compression, Hayden?
No,
So when
I
you
should.
when
if
your
I thought
pistons
about it, I probably should.
at bottom dead center, that's however many. Well, let's go from the other way. So if it's at top dead center, the amount of cc's that are in that area, so in your combustion chamber and on top of the piston, the amount of cc's that are in that whole area with the piston at TDC and the cylinder head on, you measure that, and let's say it's fucking, just for argument's sake, it's 10 cc's. You pull the piston down to bottom dead center, measure that cc, and if it's 10-1, it'll be 10 times that 10, so it'll be 100.
10 times.
So it's 10-1.
It'll be 10 times what is
Whatever the
in top 10 center.
Yeah, well, whatever the number is, whatever that is. So say it's 100, that's 10 times.
No, but how are they measuring it? That's the ratio. But
CCs.
Yeah. So I'm getting to that. So if your piston grows upwards, so when the piston's at top dead center, you grow the piston so it grows higher to shrink that
yes,
that area. You pull the piston down to the bottom dead center. That area is still
That
the piston
percentage,
still moved up the ball that little bit.
yeah.
So it's less at the bottom too. I mean, it probably does make a little bit of difference. It's no different to getting like
Yeah, but if you put dome top pistons in your engine and you've got bigger compression, like if you make that smaller, you are going to have different compression. You are going to have more compression, aren't you? So
Well-
that's what they're doing.
I guess yeah, it does change, but I wouldn't have thought it would change that far.
Well, they're saying they're measuring it from
Like-
16:1 to 18:1 at ambient.
Yeah, that's a fair bit. I suppose
16:1 at ambient, and then 18:1
I don't know
at
too
operating.
much about their engine combos, but yeah,
To jump up to 18 is a fair chunk, I would have thought.
Yeah, but they're probably
Maybe
little
it's,
tiny
maybe
pistons.
it's easy to do it and them.
They're probably little tiny pistons.
yeah. If you're expanding your piston, you're expanding your piston.
Mm.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but if it's only a very small size, then a small amount of addition on the top of that piston is going to make a big difference compared to a big piston like what we're running in our engines. You put a little tiny bit on top of that.
well, it's
It's
always
going to
easier.
take a lot more to take up that room.
It's always easy to get more compression into
Bigger engine.
longer stroked engine.
Yeah.
Than it is to a shorter stroked engine. But like you say, like if you put that, let's say you put a dome on the top that's say 50 cc's, you've still got that 50 cc's is still at the bottom, but the percentage is a little smaller, obviously, because the volume is a
you want
bigger.
you want that squeeze up top dead center smaller. You want that squeezed area to be smaller.
Yeah.
So all that air that cylinder can get, you want that to compress harder.
Just to go from 16 to 18 is like a lot.
But what the question was, do you know how they measure it? I thought you were going to actually say what they do to measure the.
Oh no,
engine.
I'm just telling you how to work out.
Yeah, what a compression
your
ratio
compression
is. Yeah. Well, I understand that bit. I thought you were going to tell me how they actually do it.
Oh no, well I assume they measure it sort of the same way.
Well, there'd be more of a measurement of, like, you've got the head off, and then you bring the piston up to top dead center, and then you measure. I think you actually put water in the top and then measure how much water comes out. Omer to be perfect to answer this question.
Well, yeah, you can do that with the head on. Well, depends where the engine is. Like, yeah, every time I've watched the old man do it, it's always done with the head on, with the engine on an engine stand.
And then you just roll the engine over and pump the water out.
Yeah,
Like,
well, he just uses
roll the
like
water out.
auto fluid, just pulls it out of a syringe and measures how much he's putting into it, fills up to the spark plug hole. And
So you go from 0 to full instead of full to 0. That makes sense too.
I was around an 80 mil piston that I've just looked up.
yeah, I knew they were. Well, they've got to be tiny.
Have you seen the design of the underside of those pistons?
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
All the webbing?
honeycombed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mental.
Yeah, like I said, they all 3D print their pistons, but the Mercedes have obviously worked out how to print it so there's materials in the right area to expand that area
That's right.
to make it do that.
Obviously
the funny thing is, it's like half the field are probably powered by Mercedes engines.
Yes. Yeah, so a lot of teams aren't actually making a lot of noise
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah,
Supposedly Red Bull.
Well,
had
Red
the
Bull
same
is because
thought.
they've just switched engines.
Yeah, well, supposedly Red Bull thought their thought process was along the same line, but they weren't able to get theirs across. Like, they weren't able to work their.
Theirs would expand,
their
but just not
design
as
around.
much.
Yeah, they weren't able to make it right. Oh, I think they were hurting shit,
Yeah, righto.
which means that their pistons weren't just expanding upwards; they were expanding outwards.
Yeah, start nipping
grabbing
them
a
up.
piston. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
that's not good. So, obviously Red Bull's now on the train of no.
You suck.
But yeah, supposedly George Russell's been running around the paddock with fucking big smile on his face because he's got a fast car.
Yeah,
He knows
see what happens.
he's found a loophole,
Yeah.
or his team's found a loophole.
But even last year, like McLaren had the upper hand, and then Red Bull worked their ass off all year and got Max. Oh well,
Yeah.
McLaren trod on their dicks as well, but Red Bull certainly were a lot more consistent after what's his name?
Yeah, and George was the best of
Manager
the rest.
Spice fucked off.
George
Yeah,
was the best of the rest.
Who was?
George.
Georgie was, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He's on this year. He's going to win.
George.
you reckon?
Yeah, I'd put money on George winning this year, yeah.
We got any liveries for F1 cars?
We'd certainly
They're all out by now.
there is a fair few out. We're
think
sort
they
of
should be
relying
all
on a
out.
bit of AI. It's a bit shit, as we've experienced. But the printer wagon over in Ferrari in
I like
Italy,
a bit of a change there
yeah,
with the white on top of it.
I
Ferrari.
fucking hate the white.
it makes the car look a lot sleeker, like the older F1 cars.
Yeah,
I just think it looks retarded. Ferrari's meant to be red, all red.
It's not
Whole
a
lot red.
mirror.
Huh?
It's not a mirror. The TV's not a mirror. You said it looks retarded.
Shit joke, Hayden.
that was terrible.
I bet you no one else fucking got that either.
The Red Bull car. Oh, I reckon that looks pretty nice. I
Yeah.
also like the blue oval on the side.
They've
That's
gone
probably
back
a
to
big issue
the
I've got.
glossy look.
Yeah, I love the glossy Red Bull look. Like
Yeah.
I think that the matte looked cool, but glosses.
I
and
like the
pops.
Williams car.
I don't know
reckon
if
that-
I've got a photo of the Williams
The Williams
car.
is my favourite, I reckon.
Which one's the Williams car? Is that this one? No, that's
No.
the black and grey one is the
Cadillac.
Cadillac one. The green and black one will be your Aston. Your blue one will be the Williams.
No, that's Alpine.
That's an Alpine one, is it?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's got an Atlassian on the wing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've,
so
I've seen the Williams one. It's my favourite.
What's the Williams one look like?
Joel can edit this too.
Oh, if he wants.
He's got a good job.
Dark blue. Yeah, the dark blue Williams car does look good, doesn't it?
Not a fan.
No, I don't mind that. I do like blue though too.
I don't know if it's just because of the background and making it blend in a bit too much.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
blue
maybe.
background.
Supposedly the cars are significantly smaller too.
Yeah, we went over that last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new
How-
rule changes.
How
but,
much smaller they are.
I think that'll make a big difference at tracks like Monaco,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
where the track is just way too small for the bigger cars.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that these little cars will actually make it so it's raceable again. Because you don't want to lose a track like Monaco. That joint's sick. It's just too small. Jump across a little bit of Supercharged Outlaws. Brittany Olive has been announced to drive the Gulf Western car.
Yeah. Shane Olive's daughter who drives the Rapsard car.
So what were you saying that car was? That's a top alcohol or
Yeah, so I believe it's a top alcohol dragster, like a rail.
it's a rail,
car,
yeah.
But she's running in Supercharged Outlaws.
That'll be cool to see.
She's got to step away up through that sort of thing, I'm guessing.
I think like Supercharged Outlaws is basically the same as like your top alcohol or your door slammer, or I think they have probably a slightly different license
Mm-hmm.
grade, because I think Supercharged Outlaws is kind of just one tier out of like your, what do you call them, like the Group 1 Pro Trees,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck they call them, like from your Pro stock up.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Supercharged Outlaws like the first class outside of that.
Yeah. I don't know.
But they've got a pretty big series running, or when they call it Supercharged Outlaws.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. They're a lot of old door slammers and top alcohol cars.
That's where the
running
older cars
Supercharged
go.
Outlaws. Yeah,
Sick.
yeah. So
Right.
keen to see how she goes.
We'll jump across to Supercars at Glendale, Arizona. Ken Roxon got first place in the 450. Hunter Lawrence in second. Cooper
What's a
Webb in
supercar
third.
450?
What's that?
He doesn't even realise he's fucking
Did I
said it.
say supercar?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Supercross.
He'll get better, guys.
Oh, no.
He's still learning.
Yeah, it's my
He's
first
just
day.
He's
started.
only new.
It's my first day. Yeah, words are hard. Everyone knows that shit. Hunter Lawrence moved into the 450 championship lead with consistent results. He's taken the red plate, which is championship leader, from Eli Tomac due to Eli getting taken out at the start and finishing 12th. Hunter's consistent riding hopefully allows him to keep the red plate and take home the championship for Australia. In the 250s, Hayden Deegan got the win. Levi Kitchen in second. Cameron McAdoo in third. Deegan extended his points lead in the fourth straight 250 win and continues to lead the championship by a big margin. He should be able to clinch the championship early. If he does, he'll be able to jump on the 450 early and finish out the SX races on the 450 if he can. We'll see if Deegan can keep his streak going and if Lawrence can keep the red plate this weekend in round 6. They're going to Seattle in Washington, which will be pretty cool.
Sweet.
Fucking keep going. Stay on top.
Any other motorsport news?
That's all for the motorsport. I don't think we got any woo-woo this week, do we, Mick?
No.
Oh, I have. It's not really woo-woo, but I can give you a bit of useless information that I found out today. So, dragonflies, obviously know what a dragonfly is.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know where they breathe? where they breathe from. Like they don't have a nose, obviously.
It's from their wings or something, isn't it?
I assumed they had a nose.
They breathe through their ass,
Fuck yeah, right.
through their
That'd smell
fucking
good.
butthole.
That's one way to do it.
The other useful fucking useless bit of information is they fly around the air, right? But to breathe, they land on the water, suck the water up their ass, get the oxygen out of the water, and then fuck the water off. And that's how
So that's why they sit on the water for a little bit.
that's how they breathe.
Yeah, right.
Tell me they're not fucking aliens.
Yeah.
It's an alien.
It breathes through its ass and it's in the atmosphere, it flies around the fucking air,
And it
but it's
can't
got to
breathe.
breathe through the water.
So they're not in the desert.
That's fucking strange, isn't it?
And they look fucking weird. They got
Well,
mad
they do,
colours,
yeah.
but yeah, they got like faces and shit on their back.
Anyway, there's a bit of pub trivia for you. Also, have you been watching the Winter Olympics?
No.
Not motorsport, but have been watching them.
Not really, no.
You see the downhill Sheila that fucking stacked it?
This.
You would have seen her.
Oh,
on
it broke
news.
her hand?
No, broke a leg.
That was the
Oh, no.
the yank.
Yankee Sheila.
Yeah, she went and she did it, and then she went and got it fixed. Came
Yeah.
back and did it again.
So
Yeah,
Poor
right.
bastard.
have a guess how old that Sheila is.
She's in like a 40s or something.
Yeah, she's 41.
Jesus Christ.
41 at the Olympics, and she was like a good hope of getting a medal too.
Yeah,
Copy
right.
that.
That's pretty
I
sweet,
seen
isn't it?
I seen one today that she broke her hand by hitting one of the gates, like the flag.
Oh yeah, well she may have broke her hand as well because that's what fucked her up. She was coming down the hill and she went over like a jump and her hand just clipped the gate, which sort of spun her sideways in the air and then she fucking.
Oh no, this one
Aimed it
she
massively.
finished. She got second,
Oh yeah, okay.
but as she went around, I think it was like a left-hander one, and she's obviously got too close and clipped the flag gate,
Yeah.
and she took her glove off at the bottom, and it was like hand was just black and swollen already.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And the oh mate, interviews she got wrapped up when I seen it. The interview like, so what have you done? She goes, I broke my hand. She's like, yeah, whatever. Let's go again.
I fell over. I'm keen to see the Jamaican bobsled team.
Yeah,
They're racing this year, are
They
they?
actually
yeah.
have a team.
They
I
got a
think
team in there.
they got a 2-man team and a 4-man team, I believe.
I've
They
seen a
got-
movie
oh,
of that.
I
That's
thought they
why
had
I'm
a
keen to watch it.
single one too. Not a single one?
Well, maybe bobsled.
Yeah, well, it's luge or whatever they want to
Well,
call it.
I think they do a single man bobsled as well.
Yeah, they do. That's yeah.
See, old mate, the Aussie in the luge, he stacked it, fell off, still had hold of the luge that he was on, got himself back on and finished the run.
So you have been
on the-
watching.
No, that was on Bookface.
So it's fake.
No, it was one of the Aussies did it.
I'm joking.
Fuck, it's spastic.
No, they're pretty cool. Hopefully, any Aussie doing good shit overseas is fucking awesome. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Alright.
So no woo woo.
No.
All right. Well,
The butterfly was enough woo.
it was a fucking dragonfly.
Yeah. Oh, turn your microphone up in your ears.
I need to go to bed.
All right. Next segment. Thanks to Dick Marine Performance Park.
Clear as day, clear as mud, rule book review.
Righto. So I had me first throw at the fucking dart today and nailed it fucking first go because I'm a fucking professional, not like you guys. Anyway, I hit dart number 7, which puts us. So we've started at the back of the book and we've gone to the end, back to the start, and 7 puts us on page 13. So we've messaged Mikey and he's asked us to. He said that's a good page.
Yeah, he liked that one, didn't he?
So he said 105.4. So there's a few sections there. I probably won't read the last 2 of that. Or how far does that actually go, Hayden? Does it go on?
Goes to the next page.
How many does it?
Oh, just a couple.
Only just a little bit. All right. So I'll read that whole section then. If it only just goes on to the next page. So 105.4 is responsibilities of the referee. We all
I
know
reckon
what
this
the
is good
referee
because,
does.
yeah, this is the information it's going to tell us.
Righto. 105.41. All referees are to present themselves to the officer of the day at least 1 hour before the advertised start of the event. Understand
Clear as
that?
day.
Clear as day.
Clear as day.
It's a little strange though. Like, where's the start of the event advertised? Like, is it the start of when racing starts? Is
Yeah,
it the
that's
start of like
what I would
scrutineering
expect.
or?
Well, I'd assume it's just when the venue opens on the Friday morning. You're scrutineering.
No, the advertised start of the event is obviously going to be the advertised start of the first race.
Depends what.
Well, what about
what's the advertised
practice?
start mean? What's advertised to the
Well, why
drivers
does the
or what's
referee need to-
advertised to the spectators?
Why does the referee need to watch practice?
in case you do something wrong?
Referee, no, that's the officer of day's deal.
Yeah,
The referee is only for certain races.
I would have
Well,
thought
Well-
an hour
we
before
will
is not
find
that
that
big
out.
of a deal, anyways.
Pardon?
Like an hour before is like not really anything. You could be if you're running a meeting and you're just shitting yourself hoping the fucking referee turns up.
Yeah, well, true.
They'd all know before then anyway. Anyway, it's clear, just a bit weird. 105.42. The officer of the day will act as a liaison between the senior referee and the race committee. Make
Yeah.
sense?
Clear as day.
105.43. The senior referee must not act as a member of the race committee or any other committee in connection with the event. The control of the event is in the hands of the race committee. Understand that?
Yeah, so the senior referee can't actually butt in and tell
So
the
no,
officer
he
that they
doesn't
had
he
to
doesn't
do shit.
control the event. He doesn't do anything. He can't be part of the race committee. I'm not even sure. We might get into that. He might not be part of the club either. But yeah, he's literally just to say
A rule is
Yep.
yay or nay.
that was okay, that was wrong. Yep. So that's clear.
Clear as day.
105.44. The referee, whilst rendering assistance to the race committee, must never assume the suggestions made by the referee.
No, must never assume the responsibilities.
Well, yeah, I've skipped the whole line there. I'll start that again. Joel can chop that out too.
Good luck, Joel.
We've been doing so well.
105.44. The referee, whilst rendering assistance to the race committee, must never assume the responsibilities belonging to the race committee or other officials conducting the event. So that's basically the same as the one before.
Yep.
So he has no other responsibility besides his referee.
Yep.
Clear?
Clear as.
Clear as day.
105.45. Suggestions made by the referee to the race committee regarding the course, conduct of the event, inspections, or compliance with rules must be observed.
Yeah, so that's where the referee starts actually pulling his weight.
So, yeah, he's just letting everyone know that this doesn't comply, you better fix that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guidance.
that's how you would
Yep.
read that. Can't read it any other way.
Nope. That's it.
Clear as day.
105.46. A referee's role is to not find fault, but to prevent errors if possible, and help to ensure the event runs without incident.
Easy.
Pretty clear, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Clear as day.
Right, the next couple are long-winded because there's a fair few dot points in there. 105.47. A referee must be conversant with the rulebook and deed of gift for the event and have a copy of the current rulebook on hand for reference.
Obviously, conversant is a bit of a pain in the ass word. Like, surely you can do better with that word.
Yeah, so,
Must know.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
basically, yeah,
Dumb it down.
yeah. So the next one is...
Must understand the rule book.
Yeah, that conversant words in the next dot point too. Be conversant with any SBA, local government regulations or local rules in relation to the conduct of the event for the particular area.
If it wasn't for that word, that would be slick.
Yeah,
Obviously, the word has to be. They've had to use that word there.
a lawyer's probably put that in there.
Yep.
Exactly right.
just to confuse the rest of us dopes.
If you ever have trouble with the words, Google it.
Dot point 3, attend any briefing and be satisfied that all instructions given and any questions asked have been satisfactorily explained and answered. Pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Dot point 4, attend protest hearings. The senior referee may only offer advice at protest hearings and cannot vote on the outcome of such hearings. Yeah, right. It's pretty, well, it's clear. It's a bit weird though.
Yeah, well, he can't make any calls because the call is
That's
up to the race committee.
committee, yeah.
Yeah, well, he's offering advice, but
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose.
He's probably just there as guidance.
Yeah.
But he's obviously got to guide the race committee with his
Knowledge.
of the rule book.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
All right, dot point. What are we up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dot point 5. Ensure that the race committee, officials, drivers, riding crew, and boat owners obey and comply with all provisions of the rules. Straightforward. And last, dot point 6. Report any breach of the rules to the officer of the day, recommending any improvements that can be of benefit to the event.
Yep.
Clear.
So that's
Clear as.
that's pretty much the same as one up a little earlier.
Which, like we've said before, heaps of them contradict themselves
Yeah.
with all being the
Basically says the same thing. Anyway, that whole thing's pretty clear.
Clear as.
Clear as day.
All right, the last rule, there's a few dot points in this one too. 105.48. A referee is authorised and is expected to, dot point 1, ensure compliance with the rules at all times. Yes, easy. Dot point 2, advise the race committee before deciding questionable points relative to incidents on the racecourse, proper handling of the event, or interpretation of the rules.
That could be written better.
Yeah, that could be, couldn't it? Advise the race committee before deciding questionable points. So if there's an incident or anything that goes pear-shaped, he should talk to the race committee before. any
Yeah, before they
decisions are
do
made.
this final, yeah.
Makes sense, I suppose.
It does, but it could be written a bit better.
I think it should go. That should be in reverse, though. The race committee should engage the referee before they make any decisions, unless I'm reading that wrong.
Well, it's saying the
Why
same
why
thing,
would
though.
he go up? Like, he doesn't know what questionable decision they're going to be making. So why should he go up and say, "Oh, you're gonna?
Yeah.
Is that a shit decision?" Or
Before they make the call, it's saying that the referee needs to advise the race committee of anything that he's found.
In the incident. So it's an incident has happened. So that'd be whether you can re-enter the race or red flag situation, stuff like that.
yeah, I figure it would make more sense if it was the other way around. The
It
race
could,
committee
it could
should
be
approach
it could be
the
if you've
referee.
done more than 75% of the race as well, whether they're just calling it and
Yeah, but it says advise the race committee before deciding questionable points.
I don't know. That's not. Yeah, give that not
So
clear.
who decides the questionable points? That'd be the race committee, yeah.
Yeah,
So the referee, how's he supposed to know that they're deciding a questionable point without them approaching him or her?
Isn't he allowed in the meeting, but can't guide it? He can only.
He's got to be
Tell them.
asked. He's got to be asked to be there. He's got to. That's what I'm saying. He's got to be approached to say, "This is what we're thinking about doing. What do you reckon?"
it's a bit
You know what I
a
mean?
little bit backwards.
So
Give that one a clear as mud.
that bit's
Clear as mud.
all right. Dot point 3. Instruct officials if they are obviously unfamiliar with their duties.
Well, that's
That
expected
makes
of you.
No, that's a good one. That's written like not by a lawyer.
Yeah.
No, that's
Sounds like someone's taken the piss.
perfect.
Instruct officials if they are obviously unfamiliar with their duties. So if you've got a dope officer of the day and who's clearly got no idea, the referee should be like, "Mate, this is what you got to do. Wake up to yourself." All right. Dot point 4. Overrule the race committee in the event of any improper decision on the day of the event only.
Yeah, so he can't overrule
Yep.
the race committee after the event, but he can during the event.
Yeah.
But
So if
also-
someone's given a yellow card after the day, he can't say nothing about it.
I wouldn't have thought he could do it on the day either.
That's just a generalised
Yeah.
of a thing that happens afterwards.
There could be any improper decision.
On the day, but
So if they say, oh, we want to run a track that's fucking 200 metres long and got one turn buoy at each end, he's got to turn around and say, no, you can't do that.
yeah,
You must run the actual legal course. And then what happens if they don't do what he says?
don't know. Doesn't say.
It's pretty clear, though, isn't it?
It is clear. but-
Overrule the race committee in the event of any improper decision on the day of the event only. I don't really understand the overrule part. Like, how does he overrule them? And what's an improper decision?
A
We'll
decision
go
he
against the
doesn't-
rules, I'm guessing.
He doesn't agree with.
Well, they shouldn't be allowed to go against the rules.
Well, I think that's probably what it.
Yeah, but sometimes the interpretation of the rules can be taken differently.
Well, it could be. Yeah.
So that I'm just going to use this as an example. That could have happened at the Marge Watson this year.
Yeah.
Or last year. So where a boat runs wide, doesn't get
yeah.
on the first corner, doesn't get penalised by the officer of the day.
He can
the
pull them up
referee
that
can
day.
actually say, no, he is disqualified.
Yeah.
You are now the winner.
Yeah. That
He
makes.
actually has the power to do that.
Yeah, righto.
Most people probably didn't know that. I didn't know
No.
that until
No, I
was
didn't
reading that
know.
now.
That's why
That's-
this segment is here.
Yeah, so he does have a bit of the
Does have a
referee
bit of
does
pull.
have a bit of authority.
Mm.
All right, dot point 5. Decide if the weather conditions are suitable to start the event or race. The decision of the senior referee is final.
Yeah, that's a good
That
call.
sounds like he's got even more pull.
Yep. Yeah, but that they should have that. That is a good one with that because he's a senior referee, so he's been around a long time.
Yeah,
Presumably knows a fair bit. And go, nah, you shouldn't be racing in this or
yeah.
whatever.
I'm assuming, just scroll up a bit, Hayden. I'm just going to assume that this is Australian referees, not a state referee.
Australian.
Yeah, Australian referees. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so they're really only around when there's an Australian championship on.
Yeah, you don't need
You
an
don't- you
Australian
don't-
referee for general races
No, you
over
don't-
an
you
age
don't
limit.
No,
need
you
that.
still no, and
But
just
yeah.
the state ones. You got to have a state one as well
Mm.
when you're at state championships sort of thing.
All right, so dot point 6, last one. Decline to allow a claim for a record or championship if judged that rules have not been enforced or complied with during the event.
That's probably
fair.
the main. That's probably the main reason why the referee's there.
Yeah.
In that circumstance, you wouldn't have an officer of the day.
Yeah,
It'd
well,
just be a referee, I'd assume.
you have the officer of the day.
Oh, and I suppose championships.
You have the officer of the day.
I was thinking of just record attempts, but
And you hope that he does everything correctly.
yeah,
Realistically, on a race day, the referee's job, he shouldn't really have to do anything.
no, he's only there to watch
He's
that.
basically
one race.
overseeing the officer of the day and saying, that's not right. That's not right.
But he's
Or if you're doing an awesome job, he keeps his mouth shut, doesn't say a thing, and off he goes.
he's only technically there for that one race too, isn't he? Or the two races or whatever's
Oh,
on
yeah.
the weekend.
Yeah, not for every
Yeah,
race or anything that's a championship.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's clear.
So there's only one little only one little dodgy bit in that last one.
Mm.
But them last 3 dot points, that seems like he has
A fair bit of
he has basically
Pull.
all the power. Basically, the OD has the power until he fucks up,
yeah.
and then the referee just goes, "Nah, mate,
Pull him in line.
this is how you do it." But it didn't. You can edit this out. But didn't up further? Didn't it say that he can't do any of that?
In a
I was looking up for that.
He can't be part of the race committee.
He can't be part of the.
Must not act as a member of the race committee or any other committee.
But he can't be in the. Protests. Can only advise.
The referee, whilst rendering assistance to the race committee, must never assume the responsibilities belonging to the race committee or other officials conducting the event. That's wrong. Because he is assuming the responsibilities. If that cunt gets it wrong, he's saying, "No, mate."
Yeah.
Here, this is how you
Well,
do
he's
it."
not assuming the responsibilities. He's just saying, no, you've done wrong. You can't do that. So the responsibility of the race committee is the race committee.
I guess, yeah.
Not he's just going, no, you can't do that. That's wrong to the rules.
Yeah.
So he's not doing the job of the race committee. He's just advising they've done wrong.
Yeah.
So that's still right.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit of muddiness.
Yeah. Oh, that one was generally good. It was
It
And a
did-
bit of
it
information there. Learn
Yeah,
something new every
did
day.
invoke a bit of a chat, which I liked.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, Mikey Addicted Performance Marine for sponsoring that segment.
Yeah. What's next? Questions. We get any questions
Well,
this
we
week?
did.
Oh, yeah?
We did.
Hope it's a good one.
It is
Who's it from?
from Brenton
From
Chessar.
From
Oh,
a
yeah?
dickhead.
Wow.
That's not no way to treat our listeners, Hayden.
No.
Ah, I can treat that
You
one
probably
listener
harped on
like
him to
that.
send it in too, did you? Oh, here it is.
Hey boys, how you going? It's Brenton. Just wanted to put forward a question to you guys. What's your theory on the calculation of horsepower generated? Because you would assume that 1 horsepower would equal the power of 1 horse. But if you check it out, a horse can generate up to 15 horsepower and up to 8 horsepower in longer periods of time. So I'm guessing that means like a stock standard horse that you just got from the factory that comes out with about 8 horsepower. But if like a race horse can generate 15 horsepower. So I wonder where the theory of 1 horsepower actually came from.
Yeah.
Thanks, boys. See how you go with that one.
I'm gonna
Could be a
just throw,
showstopper, I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna throw my 2 cents in there. So 1 horsepower probably does equal 1 horse because it probably works it out something by the way how much horsepower that horse can put out like over an hour or something to that effect.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, while a racehorse in a short burst of like a minute might be able to put out 15 horsepower, he can't put out that 15 horsepower for an hour straight. So it's probably come from the ones where, you know, when we used to get around in horse and cart and the horse has got to lug all this shit to the markets and he's cruising along at 1 fucking horsepower.
Back in 1770s.
Yeah.
Did you want to read that, Joel?
Michael can read it. He's good at reading.
No, I'm not reading all that shit.
I've just looked up on the Googles, and we've got a little bit of a spiel here. Horsepower was coined in the late 18th century by Scottish engineer James Watt as a marketing term to compare the power of his steam engines to draft horses. He determined that a horse could perform 33,000 foot-pounds of work per minute, establishing a standard unit for measuring mechanical power. There's no horses. That's foot-pounds of torque.
The draft horse. The
Yeah.
steam engine 2 draft horse.
Watt observed horses working in mills and estimated they could pull a mill 144 times in an hour, which is calculated at roughly 33,000 foot-pounds per minute, which this calculates as 1 horsepower.
Yeah, I thought it'd be over a time-based thing. It's the only way to really work it out.
Yeah, so
It's pretty cool though. What about like the little horses?
well, they're half horsepowers.
Some sources suggest Watt based his calculation on pit ponies, later
Well, the
adding
ponies-
50% to make the unit equivalent to a large horse.
A pony's about 3/4 power.
3/4 of a pony
A
power.
little Shetland's like half
Mm.
or a quarter or a third maybe.
While a horse can produce up to 15 horsepower for a short burst, it can only sustain roughly one horsepower over a full workday.
There you go. That's what
there
I was
it
getting
is.
at. That's what I was getting at.
Yep.
They're talking about draft horses too, which are like a
Workhorses.
mammoth,
Yeah, they're beasts.
huge.
So let's compare that to a camel. How much horsepower does a camel have?
Copy.
Do we know that? That might be some good pub ammo.
I didn't think camels are that strong.
Yeah, they do as much workload as a horse does, I think.
Do they?
Yeah.
One camel is approximately 765 watts, which is slightly more than one mechanical horsepower, which is 746. While sometimes cited as stronger than draft horses for specific tasks like desert trekking, in scientific power-based measurements, one camel produces roughly 1 horsepower.
There you go. So it could be called a camel power.
There you go. Oh, it's a
Nissan tests determined 1 camel power equals 765 watts. So Nissan called that as well, or about 1.02 horsepower, based on the rate of climbing and a sandy slope, of course.
I got another bit of useful information about camels that some people probably don't know.
it tastes not too bad.
Australia has the largest wild population of camels.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have thought that. Like, yeah, obviously in the middle of Australia, but like you're known that like the Middle East uses camels all
They-
the time, mate.
I think we export them too, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
To them.
Yeah,
yeah.
wow.
No, not many people know that Australia's
That's
got
mad.
shitloads
Yeah.
of wild camels just running around because nobody talks about it because nobody sees them.
You ever
No.
ridden a camel?
We also, yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
it's fucking.
It's weird when you get up.
Getting off too. You got to
Yeah.
hang the fuck on, otherwise you headbutt his head.
Fucking oath.
Hamel the camel has 1 hump.
Uh,
Oh, there's your horsepower chat.
I've got a question of my own, but we're going a bit long, so I might leave it for next week.
Fucking write it down,
Good
otherwise
idea.
you'll forget it.
No, I won't forget it because it's a good one. It's funny. All right. If you want to send in your questions or want to talk about anything, use the memo.fm link. You know where all that is. The pit crew, Joel, how's that been going this week? Proving plenty of shit.
Heaps.
Cool shit in there.
Yeah. Lumpy was smashing it, as he always does.
Yeah, he's pumping them.
Who else was putting some stuff in there? Tommy Sawyer's been still, and Scott Lambert. Skeet put the Agent Orange crash in there.
Yeah, there was a nice looking boat underneath that boat.
Oh, yeah. The engine that's in that boat's still trucking along.
Yep.
Engine in both those boats are still trucking along.
Yeah. And they were both at Berry.
Yeah.
The
Both
one
those
was in
engines.
Turned It Up, and one was in
Joe. Yeah.
No, one was in Agent Orange.
Badass Nation.
Mongoose.
What? Did he have a
Was that
big
the
block
same
in that
engine?
19?
Yeah.
I thought there was a small block in that 19-footer.
Nope. It was originally.
Yeah, right.
I think that was like their first run with the big block,
Yeah, okay.
with the PSI.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, if you zoom in, it's PSI.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, righto.
any other cool shit in there that we need to know about?
Oh, not really.
I don't look in there too much because I'm too busy.
Just a lot of fast shit and yeah, nothing too exciting. Some cool stuff, but yeah, nothing that.
Everyone else can
Look
get in
into
there
it.
and check it out anyway.
You're selling the group really well, Joel.
Well, no one else is liking stuff, so
All right. Meme of the week.
yep,
I sent mine in.
yeah, they're all there.
You have one too, Joel?
Yep, one's in there.
Joel's on fire this year.
I'm running out, but
I've been saving him.
You can play mine first if you want. Mine's more motivational.
well, I'll
especially
just
not
play them
funny.
in order of when they get sent into the group chat.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so Michael's is first.
Go.
Go be the reason the devil is fucking nervous today. Listen, Do fucking crackheads wake up and say, I can't get high today because I'm broke? Absolutely fucking not. They get up and they fucking make that shit happen. So, the moral of the story is, don't get out hustled by a fucking crackhead today. Keep spreading the fuckery. Tits up.
Yeah, so if you're feeling fucking shit, just get out there and get after it.
Yeah. If you're feeling useless, just remember a crackhead can still get high.
Yeah.
Even when
Crackhead
it's
is
got
going to
nothing
out hustle anyone.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you are.
That's why you got to try harder.
Right, my one's here.
It took me 15 years to understand this. I'm going to tell you in less than 30 seconds. If nobody sees you as an enemy, you're not important. If nobody talks behind your back, you're not relevant. If somebody tries to take advantage of you, it means you have value. If somebody tries to put you down, it means you're already above them. Hate only comes from below, never from above. If they doubt you, it means you're doing things that they believe are impossible for themselves. Criticism, that's just a hidden form of admiration. Your haters are actually your biggest fans. They just haven't figured out how to clap yet. It took me.
Another motivational one as well. It's nice.
Makes a lot of sense, eh?
Sure does. All right, here's Aiden's one.
Husband was screwing his secretary up the arse when his wife walked in. Wife sobbing, "You can't do this to me." Husband, "I know, that's why I'm doing it with her." Husband was screwing.
Some nice motivational there.
Yeah, Hayden missed the fucking trifecta.
No, you won't get motivational fucking posts out of me.
Hopefully it made everyone laugh, though.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's the end. Thanks for listening for another week, guys. If you want to get in contact with us, use the email, the highspeedgaragepodcast@gmail.com. And yeah, see you all next week.
Pump those socials.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Shout out to Elite Forklifts and Access Equipment. They're your go-to for short and long-term rentals on forklifts and access machines. Plus, they handle all the servicing, maintenance and delivery too. They also supply portable toilets and showers for events and construction.
Also, if you mention the High Speed Garage podcast when you call, you will get a 10% discount on hire and transport. So for all your equipment and amenity needs, remember Elite Forklifts and Access Equipment. And don't forget the High Speed Garage discount.